Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will show you how to install and properly configure LiveTraffic for X-Plane 12. I will provide you with my recommendations for the best experience. Let's get started. First, head over to the X-Plane.org portal site and download the LiveTraffic plugin. Links to all the resources mentioned in this video will be provided in the description section. Click on Download. Once you have downloaded the file, extract the contents. Once you have extracted the contents to a location of your choosing on your hard drive, head over to your default X-Plane installation. Head over to Resources and then Plugins. Right-click and paste the LiveTraffic plugin folder here. As you can see, I already have LiveTraffic installed in the Plugins folder. Double-click on the file and then access the Resources folder within the LiveTraffic plugin. Once you are in the Resources folder inside the LiveTraffic folder, take notice of the CSL folder, which will be there by default. This folder is intended to host the Bluebell models in case you choose to install them. In this video, I will be installing the Aviation models, and for that we will need to create a custom folder. As you can see, I have created the folder X-CSL. This is going to be the default installation location for all the models used for LiveTraffic. The next step is to download the X-CSL updater. Once you have downloaded the X-CSL updater, place it in a location of your choosing. I recommend that you install it on the same drive where your X-Plane 12 installation is currently residing. Click on the folder and head over to the X-CSL updater.exe. In order to ensure that X-CSL updater places the models in the right location, we want to click on Menu and then select Custom Path. It's going to give you a warning message, just say OK, and then select the location of the custom folder that you created to host the models. In our case, it is Resources, Plugins, LiveTraffic, Resources, and then X-CSL. Once you select the folder, click on Index, and then click on Update. This process will take time if it is the first time you install X-CSL and updating the packages. Please note that downloading and updating the models for the first time can take some time. In my case, it took about 20 minutes to complete. Further updates will take a lot less time. What you want to do once all the models are loaded is select all of them like so and click on Update. Next, head back to LiveTraffic, Resources, X-CSL, and you'll be able to see that all the models are now correctly installed. We are now ready to configure LiveTraffic for X-Plane 12. Once you launch the simulator, you'll be able to access the plugin from the Plugins menu. Select LiveTraffic and head over to Settings. The single most important setting in LiveTraffic is the location of your CSL models. If this is not set properly, you will not be able to see any aircraft in this sim. As you can see here, you can add up to 4 locations for your CSL models. You can see that I have auto load ticked here for the resources. This is the shipped CSL, and this is the custom folder that I created. In order to tell LiveTraffic where your models are installed, simply click here on the folder icon and select the location where you have created the CSL models. LiveTraffic provides you with many sources for LiveTraffic by default, which requires no further configuration. For example, airplanes.live provides LiveTraffic. It is currently active and serving 78 aircraft. adsb.fi is active and currently serving 14 aircraft. Now, for the OpenSky network, you need to do a little bit more work. What you need to do in this step is you need to apply for an API key in order for this to work. The link to OpenSky is provided in the description section. Once you apply for the API, go ahead and paste it in the client secret field right here. Make sure you click on Save and Try. If you do everything correctly, you should be able to see this in the connection status. It indicates that the connection is active. currently serving 1 aircraft, and that I have 3,939 requests left. You will get 4,000 per day. And this is more than sufficient if you leave the simulator on for the full day. Also, you will have the Open Glider network. This is by default. No further configuration is required for it. LiveTraffic is another source that is available to you, and in my opinion, it is by far the most accurate of all. It provides you with live up-to-the-minute traffic in the sim, increasing realism, though this API requires a paid service. You can opt for 1 month access to test it out, and if it works for you, you can keep it and renew for additional months. If it doesn't, you can simply leave it to expire. One of the nice features in LiveTraffic is the ability to integrate Say Intentions traffic into X-Plane. If you are a Say Intentions user, this will significantly enhance the experience. If you are looking for realism, then Real Traffic is the best choice. LiveTraffic also allows you the integration with ForeFlight. If you are using the ForeFlight mobile EFB, you'll be able to track your flights on ForeFlight. Now, when it comes to weather, there are different settings. You can set the weather either to METAR near ground plus X-Plane real weather above 10,000 feet, or you can use real traffic weather data. I've currently set this to off as I am using the X-Plane default weather. You can also specify up to what altitude you're going to use the METAR. It is by default set to 5,000. You can also set the METAR max distance. It is set to 25 nautical miles by default, and also you can actually set the weather to any specific METAR that you want. Therefore, you can have completely custom weather for your flight, which is a really nice feature. By default, you will see that all the aircraft labels are enabled, and this is where you go to turn them off. I currently have all the aircraft labels turned off, as I do not like it. In the advanced settings, you have the logging, and I highly recommend that you leave the error logging enabled so that you know if something is not working as it should. In the aircraft selection, you'll see that I have set the maximum number of aircraft to 50. Increasing this number will have some effect on FPS. At 75, I did not really notice that much degradation in performance, but 50 is really the sweet spot. The search distance I have set to 25 nautical miles. You can add a little bit more, and that is going to bring a little bit more traffic. This is useful if you are in a smaller airport. Obviously, in an airport like San Francisco, where we are, there is plenty of traffic at 25 nautical mile radius. The other very important thing is the live data refresh. Now you can see that the live data refresh when we are below 10,000 feet is set to 20 seconds. This means that the Open Sky Network API will be fired every 20 minutes to get the latest aircraft positions. When you are above 10,000 feet, you don't really need that much of an update. So you can increase the refresh rate to 60 seconds. That means that the APIs will be fired every minute to update the aircraft positions and visibility within the vicinity where you are flying. You can also set the minimum altitude for contrails to be shown on the AI traffic and set the maximum altitude as well. Once you have everything installed and configured correctly, you should be able now to have live traffic. As you can see, you'll see aircraft parked at the gates. You can see the aircraft coming here to land and an aircraft taxiing. This experience really enhances the realism in X-Plane 12. LiveTraffic is completely free. You do not have to opt for the paid licenses if you don't want to. As of this moment, I'm not using any paid APIs. These are all the default APIs that comes with LiveTraffic. In addition, I have added Open Sky, which is completely free and gives you more than enough requests per day in order to enjoy full skies and full immersion in X-Plane 12. I hope that you have found this video to be useful. Please don't forget to like the video. It really helps me a lot, and it doesn't cost you anything. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. and bye-bye for now.